All right, boys. Here we go. Ferls October in the bag. Post. First round on Team D&D. We won for the day by 17 points. Good job, ladies and gentlemen. And this is what I threw today. This is everything I had in my cart. Start with putting putters. Pair of matching D-line P2s. Original. They are embossed, but they're not the new basically XL hard P2s. So that's what I putt with. This is a pretty approach specific type disc, very specific shot, but it stays on the card if I need it. It's a Discmania Glow P2. This is also embossed, 175 grams, I believe. It's very overstable, and it's basically an anti-flex shot for me. Good profile on that as well. My throwing putters. I have a Discmania C-Line P3X with the koi fish stamp. This is also embossed, 175 grams, super flat, tiny bead, super comfortable in the hand. I love throwing this for backhand shots. Next, I have a Primal Run Evolution Link. This is XL hard plastic, 175 grams, also embossed. This is a very understable link. It's been used quite a bit, so it's beat. It's pretty beat. I throw it on the hyzer, trust it to flip flat or even ante a little bit. So that stays in the bag for get out of jail free shots. A disc that I'm trying, haven't thrown it enough, is a Latitude 64 Retro Pure. This is 174 grams embossed. I'm not 100% sure on the plastic, so I could be getting this wrong, but it feels and flies like an XD. So again, living in Maine, a lot of shots that you need a disc like that. Next up, the opposite basically of that one is the Discmania Mystery Box Edition Neo Tactic. I believe it's Neo. This one is embossed, 175 grams. Very comfortable in the hand. Super flat. Pretty overstable. I wouldn't call it super beefy or anything. I hope the Razor Claw 2 is as beefy as I want it to be, because this definitely isn't it. But it works right now. And then my favorite thing to throw, mid-ranges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 right now. We'll go understable to overstable here. Most understable, Discmania Neo Origin, embossed, 177 grams with the mini shield stamp on it. It's just very understable. Trust it really well in tailwind or that quick hyzer flip, flat right finish, or to hold the longest turnover ever. It's a great disc for it. Again, super flat, very comfortable in the hand, and I like that Neo plastic a lot. And then a new-ish mold that I used to throw, didn't throw, put it in the bag, took it out of the bag, kind of a thing. I think this one's going to stay in the bag. It's working very well recently. This is a Innova Champion Mako 3, embossed, 180 grams. It's got the sweet chain stamp on it. Prairie Open. Basically throw this and let it turn. It doesn't turn as much as the Origin, which is okay, but I don't have to force the ante on it like my MD3s. So again, board flat, super comfortable in the hands, max weight. I love it. It's a great disc. Then we'll go kind of the bread and butter, love of my life type disc. This is a Discmania Eagle McMahon Signature Series Crowned Eagle Color Glow MD3. I had this one dyed by Mike Kemp, and he did an excellent job on it. Board flat. This one's super beat, so it's my pretty understable MD3. Trust it, throw it flat, it's going to finish right, but very gently right, or throw it hyzer flip to flat. This is probably the disc I throw the most in my entire bag right now. Next up, another one by Mike Kemp. This is also a Discmania Eagle McMahon Signature Series Crowned Eagle Color Glow MD3, dyed by Mike Kemp with the sweet Ouroboros dye. Like, I think that's my favorite dye that I have out of anything. Board flat, super comfortable in the hand, 180 grams. Money, just a little more overstable than the previous MD3. So, headwinds or anything like that, or forced anti-flex, I would throw this disc. It's perfect for it. And then a mold, interesting mold that I didn't really think I needed, but I definitely do need, and I'm glad I have it. Discmania C-Line MD4. This one is penned 180 grams with a European Open stamp on it. Fairly flat, actually very flat, super comfortable on the hand. The stability is just there more than the MD3. So again, headwind or something that I absolutely need to finish left faster than my MD3, I'll throw this MD4, and I love it. And then the Beefcake, Discmania C-Line MD5 embossed 175 grams. This is a XL Mystery Box Edition, and this thing is absolutely perfect. Forehand, backhand, flexes, whatever I got to do with it, this thing works, and I love it. I threw it a ton today at D&D. We'll go 7 and 8 here. I have more of that speed than I ever thought I would have. So I'll go with the 7s. First off, the most thrown. Discmania, Nate Perkins, Signature Series Night Strike 2, Color Glow FD. Pretty money, pretty stable. This one's pretty beat, so it's losing a little bit of that stability, but I still trust it. It's a bomber. I can absolutely crush this thing, so I love it. Just to maintain that overstability that I like out of a fresh one, I put another one in the bag. Discmania, Color Glow FD, Nate Perkins, Night Strike 2. This one has barely been thrown, so it's still pretty stable. It has an awesome silver foil stamp on there. And then this is kind of like I've been hunting for this disc for a little bit. This is a Mystery Box Edition, Color Glow FD, pre-Night Strike edition. So this is what they released before they released the Night Strike one, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, but great profile. The plastic feels incredible. It's a little more, a little darker of a plastic compared to the Night Strikes. So that's pretty cool. It's just a wicked cool looking disc, and it flies just like a Night Strike 1. So definitely more understable than the Night Strike 2, but it's a good disc to have in the bag. And then the last 7 I have, which is probably going to get a lot of use this winter because I don't want to lose my Night Strikes. It's a Leo Peronin Royal Rage 2. This is a Vapor Instinct embossed 176. Awesome stamp. Feels great in the hand, and it flies just like, honestly, just like my Night Strike 2. So I'm going to throw this a lot this winter. I think I got this from Nate, so thank you, Nate. Next up, pretty stable. Definitely more stable than my other ones that I've had in the past, but Metal Flake T-Bird 3 with the stock stamp. I don't know if there's something special about this run that makes it more overstable. Yeah, it's embossed 175 just like the other ones, but it's definitely more stable than what I've had in the past. Great profile on it. Feels great in the hand. I love that Metal Flake plastic. It's beautiful. So 310, 330-ish, super left finish. That's what I'm throwing. And then this is probably going to be a workhorse this winter with the bad footing and slippery T-pads and stuff. This is a Discmania Neo Essence embossed 174 Heiser Flip Magician. So I'm definitely going to be throwing this a lot. Good profile on it. Feels that Speed 8 rim feels great in the hand. So I'll be seeing that a lot this winter. 9s and 10s. Just make sure I'm doing this right. Yep. Kind of bummed out I didn't throw a lot of these at all today. First up, 2017 Jeremy Colling Star Thunderbird. Sweet stamp, extremely flat profile. Just longer than my T-Bird 3s, honestly. Not as far as some of my distance drivers, so I can get a pretty good pump out of this and trust it to finish left. So I like having this in the bag. Very trustworthy disc. Long, slow turnover drives. Discmania S-Line TD2. Pen 175. Again, feels great in the hand. Awesome profile on it. Fairly flat. So I like this one. If I can't reach something with my forehand, this is what I'm going for. And then next up, I got my forehand disc. First off is a 2021 Nate Sexton Color Glow Firebird. This is embossed 173.5. Good looking disc, fairly flat profile again, but I don't know if I hit the world's hardest rock or something, but took a huge gouge and definitely lost some stability. So this is more of like a hyzer flip forehand for me, which isn't a bad thing to have in the bag, but I was pretty disappointed I beat it up that bad. One of the first times I threw it. And then the very overstable, super trustworthy, ugliest disc in my bag is the Discmania C-Line FD3. It's a Pen 175. Just super stable, super comfortable in the hand, feels just like a Firebird, but there's no chance this thing is going to flip on me or carry a line too far. It wants to get to the ground fast on a hyzer, so I like having that. I like having that shot in the bag. I'll go with the Speed 12s. Something that's probably coming out of my bag for the winter, and I know Bill's going to be pissed, but whatever. This is a 3-line Avery Jenkins Star Destroyer, Pen 175. It's gorgeous. It's lime green. I love it. Great profile. The plastic feels absolutely amazing. I can't risk losing this in the winter, so this is probably the last time you're going to see this until springtime. Another one that might come out of the bag as well, just because of honestly the temperature change. It gets colder, shit gets more overstable. So this is a Discmania S-Line DD3 pen, embossed 171. Plastic feels great. I love the color of the disc, love the foil, love the feel of it in my hand. It's a little more overstable than I want it to be in this cold weather. So again, this might be the last time you see it till next spring or summer. This is an absolute bomber for me, and this is probably the only distance driver I'm going to be throwing all winter. It is the Discmania Neo Enigma. This one is embossed 173, and I can pretty much hit max distance with these things. Great profile, beautiful plastic, and it feels great in the hand. So it's probably going to be the only distance driver I throw this winter is the Neo Enigma. Next up, predominantly forehand disc. It's absolutely beautiful, but it is a mystery box edition XL, basically Skyrider, embossed 173.5 PD2, S-Line PD2. The rim feels super comfortable in the hand, backhand, forehand, all that stuff. It's just my go-to long distance forehand disc, or if I have a ripping headwind, I would throw a distance shot with this. But it stays in the bag because it's perfect. Anytime I reach for it, it does what I need it to do. And then the distance drivers, this is probably coming out of the bag, but we'll see what happens this winter, I guess. Honestly, everything hinges on the weather pretty much. This is a Innova Star Vulcan, Pen 165 grams, and she is as flippy as you would imagine. Really good profile. I love the wing on it. I love that Vulcan top. Just the drop to the rim feels really good. But I haven't really been able to throw without it turning into a roller. And there's not a lot of roller shots I'm going to need this winter. So we'll see. That one, it might stay in just because I'm not going to be heartbroken if I lose it. And then the absolute max distance drivers. First up, Metal Flakes Champion Colossus. Holy shit. This one was Pen 175. It's been used and abused, and now it's actually pretty flippy, so kind of strictly hyzer flip shots for this, but I can get max distance out of these. So I like having it in the bag, but again, it's something I don't really want to lose. I kind of can't afford to lose because you can't find these anywhere, so this one's probably coming out for the winter as well. And then one that's definitely coming out of the bag this winter, this is also an Innova Champion Colossus. This one is also penned 170. I can't read it. It's worn off. I believe it was 175. Kansas Crush stamps. Pretty cool. Beautiful plastic. Love the metal flake. Great profile on it. that Speed 14 rim feels awesome in my hands. I got bigger hands, so I love this disc, and I don't want to lose it or have to try to replace it. So probably coming out this winter. Oh, I also have a couple extra practice putters. When I get to a course before a tournament, I want to warm up, and I don't want to chase around two discs the whole time. I bring a couple extra P2s. So this is also a D-line P2, pretty used. So kind of the same thing as what I actually putt with, and the same thing with these Discmania D-line P2s. They're all embossed, all 175. Good profile. I love the way the P2 feels in the hand, so those are good to have for practice. I got the UE Boom, because I had to play my own music today because I wasn't on Aaron or Bill's card. I have the Birdie Bag, the one and only, Sawdust, the only way to go. I got Dip, per usual. Got my Pro Heiser tag. I don't know if you guys can see that. And I got another chalk bag I haven't used yet. I got extra Pro Heiser tags for anybody that wants them. Backup birdie bag. I got a knife. More Pro Heiser tags. Sanding block. Heartburn pills. Sharpie for those aces. CR tag. Shop local. And a couple beers. So that's my in the bag for October. So good one today, guys. Can't wait till next month.